Good morning, Fruit and Sport subscribers. I've got a workout for you today that promotes longevity. That's because all the exercises I typically do are lengthen and strengthen. So flexibility, keeping the blood flow to the joints is going to be crucial as you get older. You've got to keep the oxygen in the blood coming to the joints. So you want to take your joints to the full range of motion, or as much as you can. The goal is to work towards full range of motion. Okay, today I've had 3 glasses of orange juice with some sugar added. That gets you going in the morning. Okay, so I am plant-based, absolutely no animal products, and very, very low fat. 5% or less of my daily calories coming from fat. So I'm going to show you some of the exercises I do, and check them out. These are things you can do to increase that longevity, to help heal your joints. Because when you take it, to, let's say you're doing a squat and you can only go down so far. Go down as far as you can without pain. That's the key. You don't want to go to pain. Sometimes you can work through a little bit of pain, but it's best to stay away from pain. Just go as far as you can without pain, and then work the area. You're going to go down and you're going to keep working it. And then the next time, you're going to be able to go deeper. Why? Because when you go as far as you can and get the blood flow to, let's say, the knees, right? Now you're bringing oxygen and nutrients to the area. That is going to help heal your joints. So the first thing I'm doing is the sled. I've got my trusty sled, and I walk backwards and then I push it forwards. 100 yards out to the tennis court, 100 yards back. And then I'll go into some more exercises. So here we go. Okay, the sled got me warmed up. Now I'm doing calf raises. And I'm doing them loaded. I got about 10 pounds in my hand, that's all. But I'm stretching that ankle joint. The Achilles is getting a good stretch. And I'm also strengthening my calves. So, of course, now I'm doing the left side. This is very good. You don't want to snap an Achilles tendon. No, that's a long recovery. So this will pay dividends. Next, I'm doing tibialis raises. So I'm strengthening the front of the lower leg, the front of the ankle. So the lower leg is very important. You've got to strengthen that. You know, your strength comes from the ground up. So here now, I'm doing just stretching the calf. I'm flexing the front of my shin, that tibialis, to get a deeper stretch. Of course, I'm doing both sides. You always do both sides with these exercises. I think that kind of goes without saying. Anyway, okay, what comes next? Okay, here I'm doing elephant walks. This is lengthening the hamstrings, stretching out the glutes, behind the knee. Very good exercise to do. So I'm just doing the right leg right now, stretching it out. And then I'll switch to the left leg very soon here. Here, now I'm doing the left leg. So I do about 20 to 30, sometimes even up to 50 reps of this, just to get things nice and loose. And then at the end, I'll do both legs together. Okay, now I'm doing both legs, just stretching that out. And then after I've done that, I'll pick up anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds, stand on that step board and just lengthen, just trying to lengthen those hamstrings and behind the knee. Flex your quads, the front of your legs. Flex those as you're stretching. That's going to be key as well. Okay, now I'm doing a piriformis stretch. The piriformis, that IT band, runs along the side of your thigh, and it's very good for opening up the hips. These are called piriformis push-ups, but I'm pushing into the ground with my front leg. I'm pushing with that leg up to strengthen that piriformis muscle or band, whatever you want to call it. So I typically do 20 of these, sometimes 40. I'll double it. I'll do 2 sets. So I'm now doing the left side. My left side is tighter. And I have to work harder. It's not as strong as the right side. This really opens up the hips, and my hips are tight. Especially my hip flexors are tight. All right, this is a standing pancake. This, of course, is for the groin area, and I'm just trying to get those feet out wide. You can use assistance like I'm using here. I got the weight. Now I'm putting my hands on the, on the dip bar, and I'm just trying to stretch that groin out. I try and hold this for at least a minute or two to get a good stretch in the groin. Sometimes I just let the body weight, the arms go down. Okay, here's one of the toughest ones for me. This is the couch stretch for the hip flexor, the front of the hip. It's very tight. So I'm just squeezing my right glute, and then I'm pushing back into the wall. See there, I'm doing a little pulsing, so I'm flossing the muscles, trying to get them to relax. Now I'm on the left side, same thing. Left side is tighter, so it's even more difficult. I think you can tell by the expression on my face. It's not easy. Sometimes stretching is harder than lifting weights because it takes real focus and you don't feel like you're getting very far, but you are. Stay with it, keep stretching. Longevity, that's what we're after. And this helps circulation. Okay, this is an L sit. Now I'm into resistance training. Those previous were my stretches. So here I've got the left leg on the ground, the right leg is lifting up, and my butt is off the ground. I'm using my hands on those step ups. I'm trying to hold that right leg up for 30 seconds. That's going to strengthen that hip flexor. Notice my leg is shaking. Your legs will shake with a lot of these exercises. And that's basically your nervous system is rewiring things. So it's a good thing. It's okay to shake. All right, here I'm doing some squats. I've got like a 20-pound kettlebell. And the key is to do it slow. I'm going a little bit fast here. I should be going 5 seconds down, hold it at the bottom, and then explode up. So there, I'm holding it. Okay. All right, here's the next 5. Now I'm going a little bit slower, and I held it at the bottom. See, that's too fast down, though. I've got to slow that down more. The slower you go down, the more your legs are under tension, and you're going to get more gains. So I did 3 sets there, 5 reps per set, just 15 reps. I still have to work this afternoon, 2 hours, so I can't go too crazy here. All right, I've got rows. Now I'm into the rows. I got a 20-pound kettlebell. Notice when my hand comes up, it goes all the way up to my chest. And look at my elbow. You can see my elbow going high there. This is good for your shoulder, of course, your upper back. Okay, just doing the left arm. My left side is much weaker, so I've got to. I want to be more balanced because being a right-handed tennis player, my right side of my entire body is stronger. So it's good to get balanced. Okay, here, shoulder press. I don't have a lot of weight, just 15 pounds in each hand, but I'm trying to go full range of motion. That's the key. And I should be going down a little bit slower. I'm going kind of fast here. The slower you go, the more you're going to be under resistance, under load, and that's going to build the strength. Okay, I'm doing some seated back extensions and not the greatest example right at the moment here. I need to go down further and stretch that lower back more. And when I come up, I should be only going to about 45 degrees. I'm coming up more than 45. So I'm glad I got to look at this because I need to work on my form. You've got to have the proper form. Well, I hope you enjoyed that longevity workout. These are the kind of workouts you need if you want to maintain your functionality. For tennis players, this is a great workout. You want to keep playing tennis? These are the exercises you want to do. So that's it for today. I got 2 lessons this afternoon, and so I think I'm going to chill a lot today because I had a heavy day yesterday. I did a workout as well, and a lot of yard work again. That yard work gets you. I'm almost finished with it. Well, I have a guy who takes care of who cuts the grass and stuff. But my wife and I wanted to make some changes, some minor changes. But anyway, remember, plants are the way to go. Whole plant food. Yes, I have started adding some sugar. Hold on. That phone starts talking to you. But anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Flexibility is key, absolutely key. You want to always get to the point where you can go full range of motion. Then you're going to start, without pain in your shoulders, in your elbows, and you'll start to rebuild connective tissue. So let's say you can only go, oh, that hurts my shoulder, or your elbow's hurting. Just bring it back down. Go back up. Go to the same, try and go a little further. Try and go an inch further. See if you can go a little further without pain. So that's the goal. You only go as far as you can go without pain. And then eventually, over time, you're going to get more blood flow, more oxygen to the muscles, and you'll be able to do that full range of motion, hold it at the top, and come down slowly. Okay, I was going a little fast today, but because I'm still having trouble at the full range sometimes, holding it here for just 2 or 3 seconds, loaded with some weight. I only had 15 pounds in each hand, so it's not a lot of weight. My goal is to work up to, let's say, 30 pounds in each hand. So when I can do this with 30 pounds and hold it for a split second and come down slow, all I will need is 10 reps. If I can do 10 reps of that, that's it. I don't need to do more sets. That's enough to maintain good shoulder strength. So anyway, have a great day. Make it a great day. Do something physical today, even if it's just walking. Whatever it is, just, a little walk. Do a few push-ups, a few sit-ups, do something. Keep the body moving. That's key. All the best to your health. Fruit up. Fruit is #1 food on the planet. For vitamins, it's the highest energy food. Eat more fruits. Cut back on fats. That's the key. That's my message. Adios, amigos.